Change is the only constant in the world. What is your role going to be in the world that's coming up, in the changes that we're seeing happen? Let's discuss that and let's see what the cards have to say. Welcome back to Sweet Infinity. My name is Kieran. Let's do a reading today from the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sturl. This is a beautiful modern day rendition of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Has these images that I can see are definitely inspired by social media, modern technology. There's a lot of interesting symbology and the way that they updated it for a more modern audience. It's kind of cool. I like it. The cardstock is really nice, kind of big, thick, but I like it. If you'd like to purchase this deck, I'll leave you a link in the description below. So, while I shuffle, I would love it if you could subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed, and leave a little thumbs up. I'd really like that because it helps other people see this video in their front page. Let's discuss today how we are adapting old things in a new world. Just because that's what this deck inspires in me, because it is pretty loyal to the original symbology of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And yet at the same time, it has these beautiful new world, 21st century touches that I really, really like. What are the things that we need to think about and learn and reflect on when it comes to how we are adapting the old for the new world that we're entering, that I think it's pretty obvious we are entering? I don't know about you, but I strongly believe that we are entering a new world. Seven of Swords. That's interesting. The Seven of Swords, which is usually about feeling uncertain and being subject to secrets and unknown powers and unknown forces. It's hard to cope with change. Knight of Pentacles. So you want to be part of the change. You want to have a purpose, a meaning. And you can tell that the old world that's dying, it's time to let it go. And yet you're not sure what's coming up because there's so many unknown factors. What are the forces that are in charge? In fact, I think lately we've been seeing a lot of instances where we thought we knew who was in charge or who was running things or what the rules were. And we have found out that that's not how it works, that there are other forces in charge, things that are unknown to us, things that are happening behind the scenes that are not in the public sphere. And you have this Knight of Pentacles, who is the knight who has a purpose, who has a goal, and who wants to make real change happen in the real physical world. He, she, they. This person is a seeker of change. They're not afraid of it. So what do these two cards have in common? Or what are they saying to us? What can we interpret these cards as saying to us? Temperance. Well, temperance is the bridge between them. So the thing to do when you want to go somewhere, but you're not sure about where that is or how you're going to get there, is to have some temperance. And temperance is about slowing down and having a bit of balance and having a bit of time to yourself to meditate, to think about where you are, to be present in your environment, to be connected to some local, present day sources of love, support, nourishment. You see, this figure is balancing these two cups, moving the fluid between the two of them. There's a beautiful field of flowers, there's sunlight, and the idea is that you can have balance. You can balance your work-life balance, your ability to perceive that there are changes that will need to be made with not knowing what those changes will entail. Because right now you need to just slow down, take some deep breaths, take some time for yourself to figure out where you are. Don't jump into something completely whole and soul. It might be tempting, but you need to take time out. That's what this is time out. King of Cups. The other thing to remember is that you need to understand that the new world that's coming up is going to require you to be fully in touch with your emotions. This is the card of emotional intelligence. This is a leader who is able to read people's emotions and understand what they need, and leads by example and leads with love, leads with a deep universal love, and understanding that everybody is looking for love. That in most cases, what we are doing is projecting our need for love out there in the whole world, whether we're doing it by looking for somebody to fulfill our needs, to fill gaps in our upbringing, or we are projecting our anger and resentment and fear out there into the world. It all stems from love, from a need to love and be loved. And this leader, which I'm guessing is you, or the version of you that's coming up, because these cards are not about gender. It doesn't matter what gender you are or identify as. These cards are universal symbols, archetypes. So the new world that's coming up, there's definitely some secrets that you might not know about. There might be some hidden forces. Therefore, don't jump into something too quickly. Have some time to yourself. Think about what you're going into and compare it to what you need to do in your life. And approach it with emotional intelligence, because that's what's needed. And that seems to be something that you can plug into and you're good at. 10 of Pentacles. This is about family, abundance, home life, a nice home. These are also important things. And that is something that you want to create, maintain, and that happens within community. There's community with elders, with kids, with animals, with neighbors, with friends of all kinds. And that's very important. And that is also something to cultivate. Don't discount that. Maybe you think that you want to be part of some movement or organization or cause or something. Don't discount what it means to build networks and community relationships and serve people in your community as best as you can and make those bonds with the community. Serve others, people who are elderly, people who are disabled, people who are suffering, people who are poor or suffering from calamities. Those are all ways that you can also be part of building a newer, better world. You don't have to be somebody who takes on big systems beyond what you are able to do. Cultivating a good life for yourself and the people who come into contact with you, that's also important. Maybe you're afraid of betrayal. You have seen that. This is the card of betrayal. Sometimes we are afraid of loving others because we're afraid that they will betray us, because we've been betrayed before. But the beauty of humanity is that every single human being is unique. You can meet 5,000 people over the span of a week, and every single one of them will be different. They might have things in common with each other in terms of how they approach things, how they see things, but their own unique combination of experiences and outlook and personality is going to be different. They're not all going to betray you. So that's the beauty of it, is that while people are very similar, of course, people have similar needs, food, shelter, warmth, things like that, but their personalities are always unique. Even people who grew up in the same household, or even twins, their personalities are different. And so even if you were betrayed by people before, or a particular type of relationship or type of person or group of people betrayed you or hurt you, that doesn't mean everybody's like that. It really doesn't. Every single human being is unique in terms of their personality, their unique experiences, how they grew up, how they see the world, and all of that. So allow that to open your heart. You see, this person has emotional intelligence, and that is a huge part of emotional intelligence, is knowing that everybody comes from that place of love or lack of love. And that's usually where betrayal comes from too. It doesn't mean that you are responsible for other people's actions or their mistakes, but you can allow your heart to heal knowing that. So let's pick one more card. Page of Pentacles. So this is the student. This is the person who wants to learn more. She's going into the city She's got a backpack. She's got her little sneakers. This is the person who wants to learn. Take a course. Take a course. There's courses you can take online. You can go on Coursera, Coursera, and audit courses for free from all over the world. You could learn a new language. You could learn about a technology you've been wanting to learn about. And there's like video and audio and text, and it's free if you audit it. You won't get a degree or credit or whatever, but it's free. You can learn the stuff for free. That's one place. There are other places. And then there's places where you can pay money a little bit or a lot and take courses. Learn something new. Highly recommend that. And this will help you be the change you wish to see in the world. Because that's really important. You can't let past betrayal slow you down. Each betrayal carves a deeper vessel in your heart to hold more emotion, more love, more wisdom. That's what this character is. They're wise. See all this water around them? They're able to manage their own emotions. They know their ups and downs, their good days and bad days, and that's okay. And everybody has emotions, and it's okay. And temperance is about balancing yourself, balancing your feelings, balancing your actions. And just be careful. Don't jump into something too quickly. Think about where you're headed. And take time to learn what you need to know. I hope this has been helpful for you. Come back and I'll do another reading for you, and check out the other videos on this channel. I'd also love to hear from you. What are you learning these days? Are you taking a course? Are you learning something new? Are you learning a new language? I want to learn Chinese and Spanish. So I will start to work on that some more. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have a sweet infinity.